fictional story inspired by the career of Luis Figo. The stadium was silent, not because there were no fans, but because thousands of people couldn't believe what they had just seen. Luis Figo stood in the tunnel, staring at the blue and red jersey folded neatly in his hands. He had worn those colors for years. They had made him a hero. Children had painted his name on their bedroom walls. Fans had sung his name louder than anyone else's. But today he wasn't putting that shirt on. Instead, hanging in the locker. Beside him was a white jersey, the colors of his biggest rivals. Outside, reporters were already shouting. He betrayed them. How could he leave? No player would ever do this. Figo closed his eyes. He knew what was coming. Months earlier, everything had seemed perfect. Barcelona were competing for trophies, and Figo was one of the best players in the world. Every match he dazzled defenders with quick feet, perfect crosses, and incredible vision. One afternoon after training, his agent walked into the room. Someone wants to meet you. Who? The president of Real Madrid. Figo laughed. There are rivals. I know. But hear him out. The meeting was held in secret. The president smiled. I want you to become the face of a new era. Figo shook his head. Barcelona fans would never forgive me. Maybe not, but history remembers winners. The offer on the table was enormous. More money than almost any footballer had ever been offered. And the chance to lead one of the world's biggest clubs. For days, Figo couldn't sleep or take the opportunity. Eventually, he made his decision. The announcement exploded across Spain. Stay loyal. Luis Figo signs for Real Madrid. Fans couldn't believe it. Television stations interrupted their normal programming. Newspapers printed special editions. Barcelona supporters felt betrayed. To them, this wasn't just a transfer. It was personal. Weeks later came the match everyone had been waiting for. Barcelona versus Real Madrid at Camp Nou. As Figo stepped onto the pitch wearing white, the noise was deafening. Boos echoed around the stadium. Every touch of the ball was met with whistles. Objects rained from the stands. One landed only a few meters away, then another. The referee stopped the match. Near the corner flag lay one of the strangest objects ever thrown onto a football pitch. A pig's head. The image would become one of the most famous moments in football history. Figo looked at it, then slowly walked away. He refused to react. He simply kept playing. Years passed. Some people never forgave him. Others respected the courage it took to make such a controversial decision. At Real Madrid, Figo won major trophies and became part of the legendary Galacticos, playing alongside some of football's greatest stars. His move remained one of the most shocking transfers in football history. Years later, a young footballer asked him, "Do you regret it?" Figo smiled. In football, every decision has a price. You just have to decide whether you're willing to pay it. The young player nodded. He finally understood. Sometimes the hardest decisions aren't about football at all. They're about choosing your own path even when the whole world disagrees.